Good morning. Hi there. Hey, it's Kristi Volani from my quilting loft. How are you? Happy Saturday. You guys ready for another fun live sale? I hope you all remembered that we are having the sale today, and next week are having another one. It's the week after that. So there's two more, and then there'll be a week where I'll be on vacation, but I'm still going to do something. So you're still going to watch here at 10 o'clock because I'll have a little something for you. So just you wait and see. So everybody having a great weekend so far? I am ready for the weekend. I tell you what, I'm ready. It's been hot. It's been so hot, as you all know. But, you know, and I hope that you all have air conditioning that works, and so you can stay cool. But make sure you're drinking plenty of water and checking in on your neighbors. So, bet you're all wondering about what's with this really pretty quilt right behind me. We'll get to that. So, okay, so I'm just going to give a quick rundown. I've got to put my glasses down on my face. I feel like I can't squint hard enough to be able to see. Good morning, everybody. Now I can see who's on here. Goodness sakes. Oh, let's see. Danielle says, on a camp out with my Boy Scouts, I'm hiding in the bathroom to watch. I love you. I love that so much. That's freaking awesome. Oh, good for you. Gotta get your quilting time in. I get it. Boy Scouts just don't understand. Good morning, everybody. Hey, I'm going to give you all a quick rundown of how this works. So if there's anybody new on here, so you know how the shopping happens, I'm going to show 36 bolts of fabric. I know I was going to do just pre-cuts today because, well, I'm doing the regular thing. 36 bolts of fabric, and they are all numbered 1 through 36. Numbers 1 through 12 are $12.99 a yard. Great, amazing fabric, all of it across the board. I don't buy crappy fabric. I only buy good stuff. So 1 through 12 are $12.99 a yard. 13 through 30 are $9.99 a yard, and 31 through 36 are clearance fabrics at $6.99 a yard. Have your fingers ready to start typing in the comments to order. To order anything, you type in the number of what you want and how much of it you would like in 1 yard increments. So if you want number 3 and you want 2 yards of it, in the comments you type in number 3, 2 yards. And if you would like it shipped, then also please say ship. And if you're new, make sure and send me an email to Kristi@myquiltingloft.com. It's Kristi at myquiltingloft.com. And so that I have your email address so that I can send you an invoice later. And then also, if I'm going to be shipping to you and I haven't shipped to you before, email me with what your mailing address is. Now, if you're watching this later, like if you're not watching this while it's live, you're watching this sometime this weekend or whatever, you still have till Monday night to watch this and shop. And then instead of in the comments, you're going to send me an email with what your order is. So just send me an email that, you know, I want 1 yard each of numbers 1 through 36 or whatever. Send me an email and we'll get that put together on Tuesday when I come back in, and then I will send you an invoice. Make sure you're getting your invoices paid right away so that you can come in and pick up your fabric, especially if I'm shipping to you. It's important that you get those paid right away so I can get all the shipping done at once, because that makes my life so much easier. And I appreciate it. Now, some of you have orders here that have been sitting on my shelf that you haven't come to pick up yet. So if I've got something here that you've bought a while back, did you forget? You need to come get it. Or let me know if you're busy and I can ship it to you. Shipping is just $8. Unless you spend over $100, then shipping is free. So, did I cover all the bases? I think I did. I think I remembered everything this time. What do you know? Should we say good morning to Johnny?
No.
Yes.
No. Still too early. No, I'm kidding. It's
Say good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day.
That's my handsome helper. Sorry, ladies. He's taken. And he is, you know, this is his day off. He comes in on his day off to help me. So, you know, I just love him for that. I appreciate him. Anyway, so are you guys ready to see some fabric? So yesterday, I gotta tell you a story. Yesterday, Grace was here, and we were like, okay, what are we gonna put on the table for tomorrow? What are we doing? Our class is still on hold with COVID. I don't have any classes scheduled right now. So later in the fall, we'll do some classes, hopefully. Okay, so what was I saying? Dang it. Squirrel. Oh, yesterday, Grace was, we were just like late in the afternoon. We're like, okay, let's figure out what we're going to put on the sale tomorrow. And we're like, what are we going to put? And then right then the FedEx truck pulled up, and the FedEx girl brought in like 4 big boxes of fabric. And so guess what's on the sale today? Stuff that just came in. It's fresh off the FedEx truck. And so we've got some really great spelling. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Yes, it's John, John. It's Johnny Villani. So anyway, yeah, fresh off the FedEx truck, we've got some stuff in today. We've got some new stuff from Free Spirit, which y'all know is my favorite, and QT, which has some great stuff as well. We've got a little Halloween fabric. We've got a little Christmas fabric. We've got a lot of just beautiful color fabric. And so, shall we get started with some of that? Are you ready for some of this? It's so pretty. Okay, ready? Okay, numbers 1 through 3 are from Denise Burkett from Free Spirit. She is an Australian designer who basically lives in her RV traveling all around the country of Australia, and she just will pull over any road, any field, any little river, and when she sees inspiration, that becomes fabric. And these are so beautiful. This is number 1. This collection is called Stillness in Nature by Denise Burkett. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is number 1 right here. There's just so much happening on here that I couldn't just leave it folded up on the bolt and not let you actually see this amazing fabric. Isn't it gorgeous? So beautiful. Look how big this is. See, like my whole hand. Ooh. This is a big flower. And that one is big too. But you know what? Cut it up anyway. Don't think, oh man, I have to save that flower perfectly intact. It's fabric. It won't bleed, I promise. You cut it up any direction you want and you make something beautiful. Because look, I'm going to zoom in on just a little piece here. If I were to cut just this right here, look what you'd get. All that color. Or if it was just this one next to it. Or even just right here. Oh, that just is so cute. See, you have all these beautiful, beautiful designs just from this one piece of fabric here. And this is number 1. So I think that all of you are going to want to order some of this. And even if you just had it in your stash. Now, if I know some of us who just, you know, when there's something really big, we don't want to cut it up. This would be a beautiful backing fabric as well. Now this next one, number 2, same kind of thing. They're not quite as big, see, but they're good size, and aren't they great? Yeah, Patrice, great stack and whack. Absolutely. Oh, that would be. Okay, now I'm just going to have to turn this off now because I have to go sit down with my rotary cutter and sewing machine. That just sounds so fun. No kidding. Just don't turn this off. Everybody stick with me. In fact, if you're remembering to share, your friends are going to want to see this too. Isn't this so pretty? Look at this. This is so amazing. And It's so different. Like, you know, you can't just walk into any fabric store and just find shelves and shelves of this sort of thing. It's so, so cool. That's number 2. This is number 1. And this is number 3. And look at all this great stripe in here. So beautiful. Now, how many of you on here were at the Mount Hood Quilt Guild meeting earlier this week? Anybody? For those of you who were or weren't there, Christina Camelli did showed that wedge quilts using a big 10-degree ruler, a big wedge ruler. Oh, John, would you grab me one of those? I forgot to grab one. They're hanging on the shelf over there. They're like 2 feet long and a 10-degree. Yep, that. Somebody said, Karen says, maybe a plus quilt. Oh yeah, maybe it wouldn't have to buy such perfect. Kay says, you should have showed yours so long. I know, I thought about it and then I didn't. See, this is a 10-degree wedge ruler and it's $15.99. So if any of you saw those amazing quilts that Christina Camelli was showing, you're like, I gotta have that ruler. This is one right here, $15.99, 10-degree wedge ruler. But see, look, if you just laid this on here and then swapped it around like that on there and sewed all those wedges together, maybe even with a little bit of something in between. So beautiful. Okay, and then just so you know, she has a book coming out that I have ordered, and it will pretty much be here by next Saturday, so be ready to order that next Saturday. Okay, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, while John is swapping those out, I'm going to show you this quilt. This is one that Grace just made. She just finished it. I need to get it quilted. Isn't this amazing? I love this quilt so much. It's so much fun. I have this pattern on order. It's called Buttonholes. And I have it on order. It's not in yet. So when that comes in, then you can order it. But this quilt is beautiful. Look at all those amazing fun fabrics. And you see that background fabric is just so fun. See how you get those cool designs? And yet when you step back and look at it, it's totally a blender. You see how that works? Isn't that pretty? I love this quilt a lot. It's so beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you. Do any of you recognize this fabric? Do you know what fabric collection this is? Because I'm going to tell you. It is the Bright Eyes collection from Anna Maria Horner. She used this fat quarter bundle. It's $74.99. There are 22 pieces in this fat quarter bundle. This gorgeous fat quarter bundle that I've shown a few times. Now that you can see that in a quilt, isn't that just amazing? Isn't that beautiful? I love this quilt. It's so colorful and so beautiful. And that is Bright Eyes Fat Quarter Bundle by Anna Maria Horner. Also then, we have Bright Eyes Layer Cake, $42.99. It's the same collection, but in 10-inch squares. And then in a design roll. That's what Free Spirit calls them, is design roll. $39.99. bright eyes. You see those beautiful, these are gorgeous. Anna Maria Horner fabric is absolutely so beautiful. And her designs are just, they're my favorite. But you knew that, right? Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Okay. And Grace, thank you for making an amazing quilt. Love it. Okay, so I know it's August and we've had some of the hottest weather that we've had all year, but maybe it's time to think about Christmas. We've got some really cute Christmas fabric. These kitties, aren't they cute? This is number 4, 5, and 6. This is a diagonal red and white stripe. Really cute. These are from Studio E. These are new in. And then look at this one. This is number 5. Look at those cute kitties. Number 5. With all those adorable, adorable little kitties. Mischievous kitties. Looks like they got into all the presents under the tree. I love that one right there. So cute. Okay, so for all of you who are thinking, what the heck would I do with that though? This would be a great backing on a quilt for a Christmas quilt, or some fun Christmas bags that you could make. There's, or one of those aprons, you know, those aprons that y'all have patterns for. This would be such a cute Christmas apron. Oh my gosh. I have to do that. Okay, this is number 6. Yeah, a tree skirt. Use that wedge ruler. You can make an easy tree skirt. Be so cute. Look at these guys. The kitty's gonna go down the chimney. Yeah, table runners. Placemats. So cute and so playful. Really sweet. Look at those kitties. Oh my goodness. We all know people that are cuckoo for kitties. And you know what? You can make them a cute little Christmas present out of those. Really cute. That's number 4, number 5, and number 6. And while John swaps those out, we've got some 3-yard bundles. So this is 3 1-yard pieces. $36.99. This one is A. Look how pretty that is. Doesn't Grace do a great job of picking out fabrics for these? Aren't those so pretty? We've got a K-facet fabric here and some blenders that go with it. So pretty. You know, because I know you're all making 3-yard quilts, because just about all of you have at least one 3-yard quilt book or at least one of the patterns by now. And if you don't, well, let me know. We'll hook you up. We have lots of different 3-yard quilt books. This is letter A. And so pretty. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Okay, and then this is B. This is some fall fabric with the leaves and acorns and pumpkins. And the little, I don't know, what are those? Are those holly berries maybe? I don't know. The name of the quilt Grace made. I don't have that pattern in yet, Patty. I have it on order, but it's called Buttonholes. So I'm hoping to have it for next weekend. Buttonholes, but it used Bright Eyes. That quarter bundle. Okay, $36.99 B. This is, you know, fall is just around the corner. It promises to show up and be beautiful. And a lovely little 3-yard quilt made of some fabric like this would just be so nice to just drape on the couch, on your favorite chair, hang it on your wall, have it be nice decoration, or use these to make some table runners and placemats or something. And next one up is letter C, $36.99 for this bundle here. Look at this cute one. These are some just brand new Christmas trees and little snowmans. Aren't they cute? And then a nice plaid. That is letter C. C for Christmas. All right, so now moving on. Oh, got a fun new collection in. This is called Aquatic Steampunk. Aquatic Steampunkery. And look at this cool panel. Isn't that fun? This is by QT. Aren't these cool? Steampunk panel. It's $10. Look how cute those are. These are really fun. Steampunk Halloween. I'll zoom back out so you can see that whole thing. Isn't that so fun? Really cool. And then this is a great blender with that one. This is number 9 with all the gears. Number 8. This is actually a Maywood Studio, black with orange polka dots. Boy, they're a lot more orange in person than they look on my screen. And number 7 is a border print with alternating characters and pumpkins with some spider webs. Aren't they cool? So if you're thinking, what would I do with that panel? Here's an idea. Take the panel, put a border of this around it, and that. Use this border print to go around the panel, and maybe use that as your background. Really fun. Okay, so again, this is number 7, number 8, and number 9, and this guy's a 10.
Lord, you're corny.
I know, I couldn't help it. It was just there.
Talk about who the comedian is now.
I know, right? Okay, so moving on. This 3-yard bundle is from the Songbook collection. This is so beautiful. This is letter D. Aren't these so pretty? This is letter D. 3 1-yard cuts. Normally they're each $12.99, but when you put them in a bundle, the math turns out to be in your favor a little bit. $36.99 for a 3-yard bundle. And this one is letter D. And letter E is cute. This is kind of, it's like birthday presents, or it can be Christmas presents. It doesn't really say one way or the other. It's just little presents all over. Aren't they cute? And those little colorful stars. And the presents, this little bundle here, and this is a gorgeous raspberry pink from our seeds collection. This is a great blender right here. The seeds are awesome. This is letter E. Okay, letter F. These are from Dashwood Studios. These fabrics are beautiful. They're so, the colors are amazing. The designs, look at that, it's a bird, but it's made up of all those flowers. And these. That is letter E. Okay, I have something new to show you here. This is called Quilt Builder Card Deck. So, okay, so all of you who have the Quilt Builder, the books that we use to make our sew-along, this is a fun thing. This would be fun to have with a group of friends. This is, okay, where did the little price tag go? Oh, here it is, it fell out. It's $14.95 Quilt Builder Card Deck. There are 40 different cards in here. And let's see if I can do this one-handed. See here, it shows on the back, it shows the quilt block. And then on the front, it shows the name of it and how it's made, just like in those books. And they have all these different quilt blocks to make. Some of them are similar from that book, but some of them are different. But I think what a fun thing to take to a retreat, or if you're getting together with some friends for a sew day, have everybody, everybody pick 2 or 3 cards, and those are the blocks you're going to make, and then you swap or something. I think they're super fun. Or if you just aren't sure what to make, you just close your eyes and you say, okay, that one. I'm going to do that one. And you're like, oh, that one looks hard. Maybe not that one. Okay, that one. That one, super doable. Quilt Builder Card Deck right here. And that is $14.95. That's not too bad. Okay, so moving on. Now this next collection is from Free Spirit. These are all by Tim Holtz, and I think these are John's favorites that he's ever seen. These colors are so cool. And they're from the Abandoned 2 collection by Tim Holtz. But look how cool those are. This is number 10. Isn't that fun? Look at all that, all the color in there is just so vibrant, and the design is just cool. Really, really cool. John said it kind of reminds him of the show poster for Les Mis.
It reminds me of the whole show.
Or the whole show? Yeah. To me, it took me to the show poster of Les Mis. I love that show. And that's number 10. This is 11. Aren't they cool? Look at all those colors. What an amazing, I mean, if you made a quilt out of these, everybody would be like, just so impressed, because they're so beautiful. These colors are so, I mean, his designs, they really stand out. You can almost recognize, oh, yep, that must be Tim Holtz fabric. And because they're so fun, so cool. That's number 12, 11, and 10 by Tim Holtz. Moving on here to letter G. This is some more cute Christmas fabric here. Looks like, what is that? Oh, it's a little bear. A bear wearing this what's that called? The red and black?
Plaid.
Buffalo check, right? And the deer wearing the scarf. And the kid getting ready to throw a snowball at somebody, hopefully not eating it. And this big, is that an elk? Or just a large deer with a rack? I don't know. And this beautiful buffalo check. And those cute, and those Christmas trees. It's time to start making Christmas quilts. If you're going to start, it's August. It's the middle of August now. We've got September, October, November, December. Like 3 months. Well, 4 months. Really, really fun. This is letter G. Letter H. This has got those bright, colorful hearts. And the sugar skulls, wearing the little sombreros for Day of the Dead. And this has just some bones and flowers, really bright colors. Letter H. And this is something fun. Have you all seen these? It's a cooling scarf. Here. Put it on here so you can see. So you wear it around your neck. You soak them in water and in ice water. So if you're going to be out in the heat and you're roasting these, you just wear it around your neck, or you can even tie it up and wear it like a little headscarf thing. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. Yeah, that's an attractive look right there. But it cools off your head. So these are cooling scarves, and we have these, and they're all made by Linda Houston and Linda Bullock, and they are $8, or if you buy 2 of them, they're $15 each, and they have the little crystals in them that you soak these, like I said, you soak them in cold water, ice water. You can throw them in the fridge even. You can rehydrate them over and over and over again. And then when you're done with them, you just hang them up like this, and over a few days, they will dehydrate and go back to something you can throw in the drawer for next summer. They're really handy. So if you're sitting outside for any reason, if you're doing gardening, if you don't have AC in your sewing room, God forbid, and you're just roasting all the time, or if you're like most of us, you're hot flashing all the time, these little cooling scarves, I have lots and lots of different designs, and you can pick them out yourself when you're here in the shop, or you can order one on here and we'll just pick one for you. But they're just $8 or 2 for $15. And you know what? People are buying them because, like, we're going to a wedding this afternoon. I'm taking one with me because it's going to be hot. It's going to be really hot. It's an outside wedding. So, yeah. So, by the way, this afternoon, I won't be here. Tracy and Gracie will be here watching the shop for me this afternoon while John and I split because one of my good friend's son is getting married. So, I'm going to be taking one of these cooling scarves, and I probably should take a few extra because I bet you there's going to be people wishing they had one because it'll be hot. Okay. So this is another 3-yard bundle here. Isn't this one pretty? This is letter I. And these are very beautiful. Some greens and some florals. More traditional looking designs. But for making a 3-yard quilt, or even if you know what, sometimes if you have a friend who is a quilter and they have a birthday or something coming up and you're not sure what to get them, these 3-yard bundles and a pattern or a 3-yard quilt book make great gifts. Really great. So this is letter I. Danielle says she puts those on her dogs. That's a really good idea. Okay. Now we're moving on to our $9.99 a yard fabric, and these just came in yesterday. These are brand new, but Halloween is coming up so close that I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just put those, skip the $12.99 and just put them right out there at $9.99. Now, as soon as this sale is over, come Tuesday morning when I come back in the shop and I see whatever anybody's ordered and I pull those orders out off of there, they go right back to $12.99 a yard. But aren't these fun? We got some pumpkins, number 13, 14, and 15, and 16. Lots of pumpkins, and this is just lots of candy. This is what you hope to see when you open up your trick-or-treat bag after you've been out trick-or-treating. You hope to see all these fun things. These would make great trick-or-treat bags for the kids. Really great. Or just fun placemats to send to the kids or the grandkids, so they have something fun for Halloween. And look at this panel. Now I've got two panels. I have this one here, and then there's this one. This one, obviously we call it Boo, because how cute is that? And see, it has those pumpkins all around. Isn't that cute? This would make make easy work out of a quilt right there. Or just quilt it and hang it on your wall and have it for a fun Halloween wall hanging. Really cute. That is Boo, and that one is a yard wide, so that is $12.99. And this one is not a yard, and so it is $10. This one just is Trick or Treat. So if you want the Trick or Treat panel, this one is the Trick or Treat panel. And look at that. I mean, it's pretty much begging to be made into placemats. Get a couple of those. Make these into little coasters. Make cute little placemats. You know, if I were a kid and they had these at my grandma's house, I would be so excited. I know my cousin and we would be fighting over who gets them. So get enough so that you have enough so that each of the kids can have one when they come to your house. If your mom, just make one for all the kids so they don't fight over them. But they're so fun. Really cute. Speaking of kids, hi Alicia, good morning. And that one, okay, so this is Trick or Treat. This is Boo. These just came in last night at like right before we were closing, when we were like, what shall we set on the table? These came in. Aren't they cute? And these here, so fun. These would make the cutest little trick-or-treat bags. I think I'm going to have to make my little grandson Titan something with these. Even just like pillowcases. Just, you know, a fun little pillowcases would be cute. Oh, Cece's watching. Good morning, Cece. Good morning, little one. I love this. Doesn't this kind of remind you of what's that Tom Hanks character on SNL?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I forgot. Don't want to admit I knew that.
Somebody out there knows.
What is his name?
Something. Who knows? What is that Tom Hanks character from SNL, from Saturday Night Live? That's kind of what these pumpkins remind me of. I don't think that's not what they're intended to look like. It's just where my mind went. Okay, this is number 13, number 14, number 15, and number 16. I say get a yard of each and make a bunch of pillowcases for the kids. They would love it. They would absolutely love it for Halloween. Really fun. Okay, next up I have a pattern here by Poppy Cotton called Amazing Grace. This pattern is $16.50, and it uses this fat quarter bundle right here. It's called Farm Girls. I think it's called Farm Girls Unite, but my sticker can only hold so much on there. $30.90. David S. Pumpkins? Something like that. It's something S pumpkins, but is it David? Alicia says, is he giving a folding fat quarter lesson? You?
No, I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
You look like you knew exactly what you were doing. He's so precise. He's so neat and tidy. Okay, that is a cute quilt right here. I love this. With that little barn and the flowers. And the fabrics in the photo here of the pattern are the fabrics that are in this fat quarter bundle by Poppy Cotton. It's $90.30. Farm Girls Fat Quarter Bundle. And Amazing Grace pattern. Okay, our next pattern here is Set Sail. It's $12, and I'm walking across the room, so I'm holding the pattern there so you don't get dizzy. That makes, see where, there. This one that Sarah and Barb LeCain made. Isn't that gorgeous? They made this pattern here, the Set Sail. It's $12. Makes that quilt right there. Ooh, it's having a hard time focusing real fast there, isn't it? Isn't that cute? They did a great job. Really great. Why are those lights not on? Oh goodness. Okay, well, I just noticed that my front window lights are not on. Set Sail. I didn't show that yet. Okay, that is a fun pattern. And it looks relatively simple. There's a particular ruler that you're going to need. And, oh, Barb says it was a fun quilt to make, too. Well, it looks like it was fun, and it's so cool. I love all the colors. You look these up on Pinterest, and you will find so many variations. Really pretty. Okay, next up I have a little, this is a jelly roll, but there are only 25 strips in it. This is from In the Beginning, and you've got all these floral prints. Very pretty, very floral, very summery and beautiful. Some of us girls just like flowers. I know I do. I love flowers. My flowers don't love me. My flowers in my yard are all, they wish that there was somebody that was deadheading them a little more often. I'm not so good at that. Now see, if they were strawberries, I'd be out there picking them right away. As soon as I get like a red strawberry, I'm picking it. Yes. I develop a taste for flowers. And no. Okay, this is called, what is it called? Watercolor Beauty. Watercolor Beauty. It's $32. There are just 25 strips, but isn't this cute? It says that would be pretty made into the buttonholes quilt pattern. Yeah, except I think those are wider than 2.5 inches, but you could certainly adjust that. Barbara says, yeah, terrible summer for flowers, for sure. So we get our flowers in our fabric right there. Okay, so ho, ho, ho. I've got in some brand new Christmas fabric yesterday, and these are super fun. I think all of these are great as blenders, but you can put them all together, and they're fantastic together in a quilt. Now I have 2 different collections here. But you know what, this is definitely one of those where I say, okay, just get a yard of each, number 17 through 21. Now that panel here, John's got a panel. This is called the Nativity. This is $12.99. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Now see, this is what Christmas is, right here. Isn't that pretty? That's the Nativity panel right there. And that is $12.99. and number 17 is from that collection. And number 21 is from that collection. So if you want the Nativity Panel and you're just looking for a couple coordinates with that, 17 and 21, you've got this green with that metallic gold star, and this blue with the metallic gold star that go with that panel. But these all look really good together. They're just Christmas in fabric right there. I'm gonna hold up that panel now. This panel is called Santa's Night Out. Isn't that cute? So if you know somebody who's into trains, Barb and Sarah, or everybody else, because everybody... Oh!
Forget somebody?
Oh! You like trains, honey?
No.
I think somebody wants me to make him a wall hanging for his office. Huh?
Yes. Doesn't take much to get you.
Hey, I'm quick on the uptake there. Sometimes. But look at this. It's the train, and he's taking the reindeer on the train. I think that's cheating. And these really pretty trees and little presents around Santa's Express. And so then these, so 18, 19, and 20 are coordinates with that panel. You got the little presents and the beautiful snowflakes in both blue flakes on a white background or white flakes on a red background. Really pretty. I know you're not thinking Christmas yet, but you're going to want to buy your fabric now so you can get started figuring out what you're going to make with it. So I literally say, get a yard of each, 17 through 21, and get each of those panels, and you'll be good for Christmas for start. Okay, so now we've got two 108 fabrics. These are backing fabrics, and these are they're not a number. So if you would like, this one is called Frozen Melodies. Well, they're both called Frozen Melodies. So this is we'll call it the silver Frozen Melodies. It's $16.99 a yard. And isn't it pretty? This is a 108, so this is backing fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? I love these snowflakes. They're so pretty. And those little swirlies in the background. Or the red version here. $16.99 a yard, and these are they're backing. It's 108 inches from width of fabric, from selvage to selvage. So what are you guys all doing this weekend? Doing anything fun? How many of you are finishing up or working on your sew-along quilts this weekend? Because we've seen some really, really great ones come in on the community page. Really, really great. It's so fun seeing all the different quilts that everybody's made with it. You know, it's the same pattern, but everybody's using different fabric. It's so fun seeing how they all turn out. Okay, go ahead and move those out. So, are you working on sewing something this weekend, or what are you doing? I told you one of my good friend's son's wedding is today. And then my cousin Ron, Lisa, you guys all hear me talk about my cousin Lisa. Well, her brother is in town from Nebraska today because there's a big family reunion today that I'm not able to go to because of the wedding. And, but yeah, he's coming to town, so he's staying with us. So we're going to have a big barbecue, and we're going to have a fun weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, definitely too hot for yard work. Don't go doing yard work this weekend. That's just crazy talk. Okay, this pattern here is called Kaleidoscope. Isn't that fun? This one looks super fun. building a small lap quilt. Very nice. This makes the block is 10-inch square block and the quilt is 70 inches square. It uses a jelly roll and some backing fabric, or background fabric and border. That's a jelly roll quilt. Tommy's finished quilting charity quilts this week. Oh, good for you. That's awesome. I know they have such a huge need for long armors. If any of y'all are long armors, the guild needs help getting quilts done. Okay, this next one is called Brightly. You've seen this one a few times. Now, I sold out of this before, so if you had ordered this one before and you didn't get it, let me know. Say, hey, this is my second time ordering it, so we can make sure that you get one. This is Brightly. It's $9.50. I've sold so many of this pattern lately. It's so great because it's a really fun quilt. Really beautiful. Brightly is $9.50. Next pattern is called Stroll. It's a cute little, several different blocks. Size, please, for which one? For Brightly is a fat quarter quilt. It's 60 by 72. Stroll is 65 by 78. Pixel chain here is $9 and it uses a jelly roll and it's all those different sizes here. You can make a throw, twin, queen, or king. Pixel chain. I've got to watch the time. These are some fun whatevers. So for those of you who are collecting whatevers, there's some fun ones. This is Cat, K-A-T, Latte, Monkey, and that one is So. Okay, so Grace made up a few more of those, and so I'm going to show you those real quick. Let's see here. There's the monkey. Aren't they cute? They're just little 8-inch square projects. They're iron-on applique. Simple and fun. That's So. And there is Latte up there, and there's Cat. My arms are only so long, so hopefully you can see that okay. There we go. Yeah, Christina Camilli's book, Barbara, is on order. It should be in this week. So I will make a note to put one aside for you. So those are the whatevers, and they are $8.50 a piece. Super fun. Super duper fun. Okay, moving along, and I have got to hurry up or I'm gonna be late. Okay, these are Grunge Fabrics, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, all by our Grunge. This one is called Cobalt. This one is called Kiwi. This is Cherry. Vanilla. I feel like we're making a sundae here. Kiwi, cherry, and vanilla. And Black Dress. Really pretty. So that's number 26, 25, 24, 23, and 22. I definitely recommend getting a yard of each because those are some amazing blenders right there. Okay, so you remember our kit, mini pumpkins, just $30. This kit has everything for the top and the binding, just $30, and it makes this cute little, so I can do this one-handed. Maybe Johnny will help me. A little wall hanging here, little fall wall hanging. just $30, and that includes the fabric and the pattern. And it is, well, I can't tell you the dimensions because it's on the back side of the pattern. It's that big. I think it's like 24 by 36, if I were to guess. And those cute little pumpkins. And you can see our cute fabrics that we have in this collection. And our next kit up is Autumn Day. This is the table topper. I think I have just 2 of these left. $81.99. See, this has got those kind of like placemat. Well, because you can make those into placemats, but if you buy the kit, you're going to want to make the table topper. And it has all the fabric in there to make that, not including the back. Really pretty. This would be so gorgeous on your Thanksgiving table. Okay, now moving on, number 27, 28, 29, and 30. Aren't these pretty? I love these flowers. They're really neat. They're very, I like how they're kind of imperfect, you know? Like, look at that flower. That looks like a flower that would be in my yard. Like, it's just pretty, but, you know, maybe needs to be deadheaded. That table topper is $81.99. And these fabrics are all $9.99 a yard through Monday night. As long as you have emailed me the order before I come in Tuesday morning, we will honor these prices. After that, they go right back up to our regular price of $12.99. That is number 27. It's by Wilmington. This is a grunge by Moda. This is curry. We don't want to put that curry on our Sunday. That would be gross.
You never know.
Number 29. Look how pretty that is. It's a gorgeous kind of an avocado green with that nice swirl there. Oh, what'd you do? I bet that hurt. Number 30. Okay, John said something really funny when we were stopping for coffee this morning.
Oh, God.
There was a song on. What's the song? It was something about in the wee hours of the morning or of the night. What was it?
The wee hours. That's all I remember.
In the wee hours. And we thought, well,
Springsteen song.
it was a Bruce Springsteen song.
I don't remember which one.
And all of a sudden, he's like, after 50, that has a whole different meaning. It's the wee hours of the night, of the morning. When you wake up to go wee 47 times in the night. Like, I will never hear that song the same again. And you're welcome. I've ruined it for all of you too. Or actually, it was John. It was his fault. Okay, that is number 27 with those beautiful fall flowers. 28, 29, and 30. And then I also have this little charm pack here, 5-inch squares from the Flowers of the Sun collection. Really gorgeous. And that is just $13.50. This one is 2.5-inch strips, $41.99. This is just like a jelly roll. They just package them differently at Wilmington. Bendertex does the same thing, and so does one of the boutique companies. I think it's very clever. This is $41.99. This little charm pack, $13.50. And the 10-inch squares of Flowers of the Sun, 10-inch squares, are $43.50. And those go great with 27, 28, 29, and 30. And I can kind of flip through here and give you an idea of what is in that. It's the same fabrics in the 2.5-inch strips and in the strips and the 10-inch squares. I think these are really, really nice. Okay, so that is it for those. Okay, real quick, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while he gets the next ones out. You might want to get a sip of your coffee too so that you're ready, because 31 through 36 are $6.99 a yard each. And so these are good. These are some really good ones. Really, really good ones. Okay, so ready? Okay, there's number 31. This is by Free Spirit from Odile Bile. From Jardin de la Rienne. I always want to say Rianne because Alyssa's middle name is Rianne. And it's similar how it's pronounced, but not quite. Anyway, this is number 31. This would be great backing on a quilt. So pretty. Sarah's ready. She's got her coffee on board. Those birds and flowers. And the jewels, the hidden jewels in there. Really, really pretty. And those flowers are amazing. This is number 32. This is from 3 Wishes. This is from the Summer Song collection. This is a bright lemon yellow with that fun design in there. What is that thing? Is that, it's not a fleur-de-lis, is it? Almost. Isn't that pretty? This is number 32. Number 33 is from the Shine On collection by Bonnie and Camille from Moda. Number 33 is that light orange. It's kind of a creamsicle kind of orange with those big white flowers. And number 34 from the Playground collection from Wyndham. It's kind of a citron kind of a color, I think, with those fun stars. Was that fleur-de-lis? Yeah. I thought maybe it might be, but I wasn't confident with that. Okay, so that's number 34. Number 35 is from Cotton and Steel. Can't make out the name of it. It's a Japanese word. So Fua san no. Let me just show you something. I don't know how to say that, but I'm gonna move on because it's after 11 and I've got to leave here pretty soon. So that is number 35 and number 36 from the Casada collection by Moda. This is beautiful fabric right here. I have 2 bolts of this one. Okay, so I hope that you are all still listening because it's really important that you know you won't be getting an invoice today because we're leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going to be gone to a wedding and then doing family stuff all weekend. I will be sending out invoices on Monday or Tuesday, depending on how things go. So watch your emails either Monday or Tuesday for your invoices. So don't freak out if you don't have one tonight, because you won't. Because yeah, I'll be gone, going to a wedding, but Tracy and Gracie will still be here at the shop. So if you need to come in and do some shopping, you come on in. Anyway, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend and stay cool and stay out of trouble.
And stay cool.
Stay sewing.
Stay cool, be cool.
Stay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, rare form today.
Wow.
Everybody have a great week.
Bye, guys.